scared to check the Bob Denver because Bob Denver like frequently bets pot. It's like ridiculous. The C bet 75, and then again he's 88, 75 is the C bet in position on the flop and turn. See this pot betting stuff? Can we please just make a 9 or an ace or a club on the turn? Oh, that's probably the worst thing we could have gotten on the turn. Just let him bluff. 4-3. Alright, so he bets pot with completely terrible hands. Good to know. We will start checking to him with our hands much more frequently. What is this probe in position? For those of you who don't know what a probe is, it's where someone skips a c-bet, and the very following action is by the non-aggressor, the street before, and they elect to bet. It's a probe. It's like a probe to see where they're at, I guess is what they think. So let's see what his probe percentage is, because that really like says a lot. It's got to be higher, really, really high, if he's betting those kinds of hands. Oh, did we miss action over here? We are missing actions. Alright here. Pretty big hand over here on this table. Oh, didn't work out. Beat down snitches! What's up, buddy? It's good to see you again. Glad to have you on board. The grind fest tonight. Fold the jack deuce. What's up, beat down? Volume is good, not overpowering. Good, awesome. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Ace queen, definitely raising here. Hopefully get called by Mr. Bob Denver, and then we will check to him when we make a good hand. Since he bluffs frequently, it seems like we're going to start betting into him in spots like this, because he does play like hands like 4-3 and stuff. So I'm going to bet quite frequently. He's playing 70% of hands, ace, and like we said, okay, he bluffs a lot, so we're going to check to him and let him bet this kind of stuff. Now, the last time he pot bet, he had 5 high, so we're going to continue to let him do this. Hopefully, he decides to do something really stupid with a weak hand, and hopefully doesn't have a straight or anything like that to call. Pair of 5s. This is why, so game theory optimal poker is really important. When you're playing against players that, like, you know, they know you're not balanced, and they're going to start, like, really punishing you. Don't have an 8. Don't have a bigger 6. That's what I should have said. So they're going to punish you, but at low stakes, guys, it's more important to play exploitative poker, where you are trying to find out the fishy things that your opponents are doing. For example, betting pot on 2 streets with a hand that doesn't really merit it at all. But even as a bluff, it's a really bad spot to do it, because your hand has showdown value. You just don't need to turn a pair into a bluff, you know? So really looking on how to exploit your opponent. Look, I got a straight flush here on this table. Let's see what happens, shall we? I think if he has an ace, he's going to raise me anyway. Oh, he's out of here. Did he call? He did call. What do we do here? We can get it in 2 streets anyway. So I think checking and letting him bluff is probably the best option. And if he does check, it's fine. We just bet the turn. Bet an amount that allows him to jam draws, I think, is probably a good idea. Oh, I probably shouldn't call this Jack 10 at all. It's probably very bad. So if you picked up like a gut shot there or opened in a straight draw, betting that small amount allows him to think that he has fold equity, and then he might decide to like jam it, you know, get it in bad there versus us, which would be fantastic. Jack 7 here, we're going to call, especially with the backdoor, with the overcard and the backdoor flush draw. Call here. Try to steal this, sorry, not call. Steal here with Jack 5. We got another heads up table at 1-2 on full flush. We will pull that over in just a second. I'm just going to get up here. I shouldn't have called in the first place, honestly. Check here. Check here. He would bet a 10 again usually. He's going to have a king some of the time, but hopefully he does not and folds. 16 peeps. Let's keep it growing. We got aces on this heads up table. I'll bring it over just to see what happens. We're gonna make it 8 right here, I think. Pretty great spot for us. I think the best option here, in case he's bluffing with like a flush draw or something, I think we let him continue to do so, to bluff it. There's also the merit to letting him click it back. Like we can click it back and like just min raise him and let him do something stupid. So hopefully we see ace queen. That'd be awesome. Solid. Best hand we could have possibly seen. Pretty excellent situation for us. And here, get it in versus his last remaining 4.5 bigs. He folds. He should pretty much be calling with almost any hand there. If you have 4.5 bigs, pretty much any hand you're calling with. Very few we're gonna fold. Call here with 4s. He's ahead equity-wise on the flop, but we're good on the turn, and on the river he gets there. That's fine though. Definitely jamming here for 7 bigs. For 5 bigs, not folding, well, 5.5 I guess. He gets there again. Totally fine. $10 bigs. I'll limp here. I feel like pretty much any ace he should be raising pre, and king probably. So I think raising here is a bluff is pretty fine, even though we have no equity at all. I think we went often enough to where you don't really need equity to bluff there. Unfortunately, on this, when he calls our raise, God, can he have an ace here at all? And I imagine it was a 10 probably that did call. M Atlanta, he's 3-bet jamming here. M Atlanta is, I'm gonna be so upset if he has like a queen or something, but I'm gonna bet small. I think this is too big. Okay, so we got a queen or a jack to fold. M Atlanta's bet is too big, I think, for us to call with 6s. 25 bigs versus we're under the gun. In Atlanta's 3-bet range or 3-bet overall is 11%, so he's not wild and crazy enough, I don't think. So I think it's a fold, unfortunately. I hate folding sixes there. This king 5 should have been a jam, but it's fine. We still call off. We're good. We're probably behind, but we have enough equity in the hand to call and try and suck out, which we do. The river is good to us, and we stack homeboy right there. Dude, Bovada, man, they won't make me an affiliate. They're just like, it drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. All right, M Atlanta opens 24%. What do I want to do here? 44. Ryan Boyce tight. I may actually try and raise pretty big here. Trying to steal it here. I think it's a pretty good spot to do so. M Atlanta can re-raise, and then that sucks because I pretty much have to call getting 4-1 on the money. But, you know, I can always run into like jacks, 10s, maybe, 9s. Ace Jack, which I have pretty good equity against. It's pretty unfortunate, but that was a pretty good attempt, a steal spot, considering his pre-flop raise from early position is, it says 0, but second position is 45, so I think it's fine. There we go. We're flipping. Not anymore. Heart, please. Heart or a jack. Too bad. But we got it in pretty good. We were essentially flipping, or we weren't essentially, we were flipping, pretty much. And we got it in with an extra $25 dead money in the pot, and it cost us $50. So it was a pretty good situation. We lost. Boo-hoo, it sucks, but whatevs. Got to maintain that composure and just keep on grinding. I need you at home. I'm playing a 10K guaranteed, and I'm second in chips with 34 left. That's my mama, Miss Smavino. Smavino 1. Hey, Mom, you know Alex Gentry, Mr. G-Man over here? He's watching me play. Don't know if you know him. You might. I'm going to fold the King 5 here. My mom crushes, by the way, guys. She free rolled into the main event here in Vegas, and then cashed for like 22,000 or something. She's just a beast. She's just a beast woman. A beast woman disguised as like this lovely old lady. Not that old. She actually looks quite young. All right. This table decided they didn't want to play anymore. We're going to get off there. Bring down this other table right here. All right, river the flush. I think the best bet here is to try and check call versus like hands like 8-9 that doesn't contain a heart, Jack 9. It might turn it into a bluff now. Unfortunately, didn't try and bluff it. How many tables are you playing at a time, Cavino? On average, probably 5 or 6. When things get hot and heavy, I can play upwards of 10, but like, that's really tough. Especially with like, usually when I'm doing 10, there are probably 3 of those are gonna be heads up, which makes things very difficult. I'm usually like neglecting hands that I feel like the situation isn't that valuable. You know, I'll misplay those hands and concentrate on the more value situations. Probably gonna try and fold to see if it's 56. I'll bet half pot here again. Try to keep him like 5, 6, 7, 8. What else can he have? 6, 7. That's one of the hands that could have that I didn't say. Right here, I think we're getting so many calls that I can actually call 5-4 right here because I have position on the entire table except for Funny for Fun. And if Bob Denver does decide to get loco and I make a straight or trip 4s or 2 pair, I mean, we've seen what he does before.